Hello, welcome back to Catholic Trivia. What's the difference between when you're setting a date between AD and BC and then CE and BCE? We used to always use AD and BC, but now in more recent times, we're finding CE and BCE, and a lot of times people are a little confused. Actually, there are two different ways of labeling years in the same calendar system. BC stands for before Christ. AD stands for the Latin Anno Domini, Anno Domini, which means in the year of our Lord. All the years of my teaching, I used to have people think, oh, it means after death. No, it does not mean that, okay? Jesus died somewhere in the early 30s. It means in the year of our Lord. Years are counted from the traditional date of Jesus Christ's birth. As an example, 500 BC means 500 years before the birth of Christ. AD 500 means 500 years after the beginning of the Christian era, which is when Jesus was born. I want you to notice that AD comes before the year number. So it would be like this year is AD 2026, not after it as BC. BC always comes afterwards. Now let's go to BCE. That means before the Common Era, ERA. CE stands for Common Era. Again, ERA. These terms use the same numbering system as BC and AD. So, for example, 500 BC is the same as 500 BCE. And AD 2026, which is the year when I'm recording this, is the same as 2026 CE. Now, why and when did CE and BCE come to be used? Because those are relatively recent. In the early 2000s, the terms BCE and CE became common in academic, scientific, and interfaith settings because they provide a religiously neutral way of referring to dates while keeping the same calendar system. Now, something interesting is that although BCE and CE avoid explicitly mentioning Christ, the calendar they use is still based on the same historical system developed by the 6th century monk Dionysius Exiguus, who attempted to calculate the year of Jesus' birth. Now, we realize today that this monk made an error in calculation. However, we still use those dates. So whether someone writes AD 2026 or 2026 CE, they're referring to the exact same year. And now you know. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I hope to see you in the next video.